In the sports tonight, if the Leafs had prepared a perfect scenario for this weekend, they couldn't have asked for anything more. The North Stars, the only team they can catch for a playoff spot, lost yesterday, while Toronto came back to beat Chicago. And then tonight, the good fortune continued at the Gardens with the Leafs beating the North Stars. And as a result, Toronto is now just 5 points away from an invitation to postseason play. A very slow start to this game, neither team willing to take any chances. The only goal of the first coming with about 3 minutes to play. Glenn Anderson with a great pass to Joe Sacco, his first in the NHL, 1-0 Leafs. Then 8 minutes into the second, the Leafs double the lead. Rob Pearson throws in front for Peter Zezel. Toronto's up 2-0. Just 2 minutes after that, as Leafs continue to lay a beating on the Stars, Joe Sacco gets his second of the night. Good night to Darcy Wakaluk. He was replaced by John Casey. Third period now. The Stars answer the bell 11 seconds in. Mike Modano from right in front past Grant Fuhr. That cut the lead to 3-1. But from there, the Leafs delivered the knockout punch. Jamie McCown, and then just 2 minutes later, Lucien Deblois with the deflection in front, 5-1 Leafs. And last night's hero, Wendell Clark, finishes it off for the Leafs, banging the puck loose along the boards. 6-1 Leafs. Dave Gagne added one late, but a perfect weekend for the Leafs. Closes with a 6-2 win over Minnesota. The Leafs now trail the Stars by just 5 points. Sunday night hockey in Chicago is a tradition, but not tonight. The Hawks with a rare game on the road as they travel to Buffalo looking for a win and a chance to move into a tie for second in the Norris Division with idle St. Louis. No scoring in Buffalo tonight until early in the third period. Jeremy Roenick to a streaking Rob Brown, 1-0 Chicago on Brown's 20th this year. Just 3 minutes later, Chicago with a man advantage. Brown cross ice for Jeremy Roenick. He stuffs it in the short side, and the Hawks are ahead 2-0. Buffalo scored to make it 2-1, but the Hawks break in a 2-on-1. And Brent Sutter with a perfect shot, picking the corner. Chicago over the Sabres tonight in Buffalo, 3-1. It's been more than 50 years since the New York Rangers have won the Stanley Cup, and many think their best shot could come this season. First in the Patrick division with a true team leader and proven winner in Mark Messier. The toughest part for the Rangers, though, may be getting out of their division. Tonight, the Rangers home to Hartford. And with the highlights, here's CFTO's Stu Bundy.
Whalers in Madison Square Garden, and Paul Broughton makes it 2-0 after one. Stu Bundy, CFTO Sports.
And locally, a great season is now over for the University of Toronto Blues. Tonight from Quebec, Trois-Rivières beat the Blues 6-1 to take the best-of-3 series 2-1. UQTR now advances to the national championships here in Toronto. Week 1 of the Blue Jays spring training is now over. Daily workouts will continue under the hot Florida sun. And the first Grapefruit League game is Friday in Clearwater against the Phillies. Of note this week, Dave Stieb is now throwing after off-season back surgery. And shortstop Manuel Lee is in camp 2 days later than all the other players. He could be the last to arrive and the first veteran to leave. With a look at Week 1, here's CFTO's Sunil Joshi. One other baseball note, Boston Red Sox pitcher Roger Clemens still has not reported to spring training a full week after he was expected. Clemens has said he will report by the contract deadline, which is Wednesday, but he hasn't called to say why he is staying away. Nightbeat Sports continues after I catch my breath. When we come back, a long and very profitable day on the course for Fred Couples as the winner of the Los Angeles Open. Details after this. Stay with us. Saskatchewan is the lone undefeated team, and Ontario is still winless after 5 rounds of the Canadian Women's Curling Championships. In tonight's play, Saskatchewan downed Quebec 8-6, while Ontario lost to Manitoba 6-4. And defending champion Julie Sutton's Canada rink won for the first time, beating New Brunswick 7-6. Earlier today, Michelle Schneider of Saskatchewan facing Sue-Ann Bartlett of Newfoundland. Schneider looking to hit and stick, and a great shot. She wins 6-4 to improve to 2-0. Saskatchewan now 3-0 after beating Quebec. Play continues in Halifax on Monday morning with round 6 of play. The final goes on Saturday. And a couple of quick sports notes this evening. Fred Couples, the big winner on the PGA Tour this weekend. Davis Love III leading early in the tournament, but he fell apart over the final 2 rounds. While that was happening, Fred Couples using great approach shots like this one on 13. He finished the hole with a birdie and took a 1-shot lead. But Davis Love with another birdie, sending the tournament to extra holes. A 2-man playoff, Love and Fred Couples. Then on the second extra hole, Couples drains this 8-footer and wins the Los Angeles Open and $180,000. Elsewhere today, the Formula One season now underway with the running of the South African Grand Prix. Nigel Mansell qualified for the pole yesterday in his backup car and today led nothing more than a leisurely Sunday cruise for Mansell. He led from wire to wire, finishing the 72 laps in an hour and 36 minutes. Teammate Ricardo Patrese finished second and world champion Ayrton Senna of Brazil was third. And at Greenwood this afternoon, the Toronto Series final with a purse of $90,000. The winner, number 2, General Trull, paying $92.40, $26.10, and $10.10. Time in the mile, 1:55 and 1. And the race 7 triactor of 2 and 1 and 3 with a great payoff, $1,208.10. And that's it for sports.
Well done. Hidden talents over here. We'll be right back with more Nightbeat News.